Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for yet another video. Our previous video was the first wing of the Manaforge Omega Raid, and surprise, surprise, it is time for wing number 2 of the Manaforge Omega Raid. This one is called, this wing is entitled Monsters of the Sands. Disrupt Forgeweaver Araz's attempt to summon Dimensius and escape into the deadly sands beneath the shadow of Manaforge Omega. Alright, so we're going to see what this is about here. Let's check out the bosses that we'll be facing in this particular wing. Let's get the overview of these three guys done first. For starters, Forgeweaver Araz. Alright, Forgeweaver Araz controls all operations within Manaforge Omega, ensuring a constant flow of energy into its central chamber. He now stands as the first witness to Dimensius' rebirth, and will strive to see his work through at all costs. Alright, so Araz is the guy that is summoning Dimensius, so he's the one that we try to take out. Alright, so and that's what this guy looks like right here. Alright, we're going to have a whole bunch of ads that we're going to fight out here. Boss number 2 is the Soul Hunters, and that is Adaris. Oh, Adaris Duskblaze. Okay, this is the Demon Hunter that we had a central theme around one of our side quest chains not too long ago. You may recall that we, for those of you that watch the videos, or at least are familiar with that particular side quest chain, we have a one of our Void Elf friends, in exchange for knowledge of the Illidari, agrees to give Power of the Void to Adaris, but he tries to take too much while they're in phase space, I think, while we're in one of the caves, and in order to prevent the cave from collapsing in on us, we have to banish him into the untethered realm, or into void space. So now he's probably angry with us, and we have to fight him off now. Let's see. Yes, Adaris Duskblade is a demon hunter, brimming with abyssal powers, seeking to devour the void energy surrounding Manaforge Omega. Together, he and his deadly allies, Elysia Dark Sorrow and Velian Bloodwraith, who I'm not familiar with those two names, I think these are just his minions that we didn't meet yet, will destroy all who oppose them. Alright, so I'm guessing after we fight Araz, then we phase shift maybe into the Void Realm for a little bit, where we come across Adaris and his minions, and we have to take them out, basically. Alright, and boss number 3 is a creature called Fractillus. And Fractillus is an elemental born of the crags and dunes surrounding the Manaforge. Fractillus guards his domain by harnessing the power of the biting sands and hardened glass of the inhospitable wastes. All right, so this is a creature of the sands beneath the Manaforge that we're going to have to take out in order to get to the next 2 bosses there. Alright, so that's what that guy is. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and queue up. Let's go ahead and, okay, Monsters of the Sands, find group. And while we are waiting, let's get a little, let's learn a little bit about these bosses. Check out the mechanics of these guys. For the Forgeweaver. Alright, so, the Forgeweaver Araz activates the prime sequence of arcane collectors throughout the room. Once all collectors are active, Araz begins an arcane ritual to summon Dimensius. Disrupting this ritual twice forces Araz's hand as he activates the final sequence, forming a dark singularity. Alright, so the prime sequence... Alright, so the Arcane Collector activates, unleashing motes of energy that inflict 5 million arcane energy to players in their path. Alright, so this is a get out of the way thing. Alright, so it's it'll blast out something, and it's probably an interrupt that we have to probably, it's one of those things. I'm guessing this is one of those things where if we don't interrupt it enough, then Dimensius is summoned early and fight is automatically over because we failed to keep Dimensius from being summoned at this particular time. Okay, and disrupting the ritual twice forces the hand, forming a dark singularity. A singularity erupts within the forge, inflicting 628,000 shadow damage every second to players and pulling them into its crushing darkness. Over time, the strength of this moving force increases. All right, so this is a debuff that gets worse as time goes on, I believe. So I don't know if this is an automatic thing that some people get stuck with, or if it's random, or if it's something that he throws out that we just have to avoid altogether. So we'll find out. We'll find out. All right, damage dealers that we're gonna have to the stuff we have to look out for. Astral Harvest creates manifestations that cause an astral surge when they reach arcane collectors. Alright, so the arcane collector draws energy from several players, inflicting 1 million arcane damage a second. Until expiration, an arcane manifestation forms at each player's location. Alright, so probably this sounds like basically this sounds like it summons ads and we have to take out the ads to keep the progressive damage from getting worse as time goes on. Let's see. And the manifestations cause an astral surge. The arcane collector surges with energy if it contacts an arcane manifestation, inflicting 3.7 million arcane damage to all players and an additional 400,000 to every. Okay, so that's all right. Okay, it's a blast. It's a blast of energy. Arcane collectors lose their arcane arcane barrier during the intermission. Okay, so there are the collectors that are out. Arcane Echo. That's these guys right here. Arcane collectors. These things have these things we're going to have to take out, but they have a shield on them that when intermission hits at one point during the fight, we have to wait for the shield to go down to take them out. And the shield attendant. Okay, so these are random ads we got to take out. Arcane manifestation. Okay, so these are the things that cause the explosions that we have to avoid. Arcane Echo, and this is the other version of him. That's okay. What's that? I sort of get it. All right, now let's talk about mechanics of our demon hunter enemies we're going to have to take on. All right, Doris tears open a rift to the void and brands players with Devourer's Ire. And that is, he's going to hurl a bunch of orbs at us at several locations, inflicting 1.5 million cosmic damage to all players if not intercepted. All right, so I guess I'm assuming it's an interrupt that we have to prevent from getting massive damage sent to. Numerous. I'm yawning up a storm today. I don't know what the hell. The last 2 or 3 videos, guys, I've just been yawning nonstop. I don't know why. Why I keep doing. It's probably because. It's probably because of all the talking I do during these videos, and I'm losing my breath, and the yawn is my way to try and get air back into the body. Because the only time I talk is when I'm doing these videos. The rest of the time, I have a pretty quiet job outside of this, so that's what there's on. Okay, Doris will focus his assault. God damn. Valerian singes any who stand in her path with I-beam, and there's the classic Demon Hunter I-beam, and we all know what that is. And lunges towards prey with the hunt. Oh, okay, and we all know that. All right, so Valerian has a couple of the classic Demon Hunter attacks. On my Demon Hunter ult, I love using I-beam. It's always fun to use I-beam. Let's see, and Alyssa cleaves her target essence with Fracture and feasts on the rendered soul with Spirit Bomb. I don't know. I know what Hunt and I-beam is, as all of you should as well, if you're frequent players and at least have a Demon Hunter character or know of the Demon Hunter characters, or that class, I should say. Uh, Alyssa rapidly slashes her current target, inflicting 1.2 million physical damage. Okay, so that's a. Alright. Alright, spirit. Okay, so this is. Okay, it looks like. I guess it's a little bit more physical damage from Alyssa than it is from Valerian. Alright, and upon reaching 100 Fury, the Demon Hunters unleash their true power and enter Metamorphosis. So they. Yes! Yes, the empowered Metamorphosis, where they all end up looking like Illidan. That's another thing I love doing on my Demon Hunter, is going Metamorphosis. I don't use my Demon Hunter all that much, but he's one of my alts that I do on occasion, but it's fun to do from time to time. Let's see. So, God damn. For the damage dealers, Adras continually casts Consume at the players bearing Devourer's Ire. Okay, so while Devourer's Ire is on us, he casts Consume. Alright, so this is absorbing the next 1.2 million healing reserved. Alright. We're gonna have to see what. Damn it. I'm so sorry, I can't stop yawning, guys. Alright, oh, and we're in. Okay. So, and Fracture, and it's a Void Step, Hungering Slash, Encroaching Oblivion. Alright. We'll figure out, we'll see what those things are when we come to them. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Well, while we're waiting for the other DPS to accept. Oh, no, never mind. They're in. Okay. Alright, so this is the next portion after we have taken out the Soul Render. Is that what the name of the character is? The Soul Binder. Yeah.
Uses his machine to feed arcane energy to the dark heart.
Yes, because this is the left wing and the right wing. And
I've brought down the security system blocking the way.
Alright, got a couple sentinels in the way. Very easily taken out. Many vats of arcane energy stored in the area. That's a fun visual right there. That's very cool. I like that. There's the Void. Oh, and there's Fractillus down there. All right, so we're gonna wind up down that area in a little while. You pathetic corporals are a pox upon my eyes. Watcher Gazketh, little underboss before we hit our main guy. got Manaforge Vandals there. Very cool. All right. That's the rep for this particular raid, just like there was rep for the raid in the previous patch for Liberation of Undermine. What was the name of that group? Cartels of Undermine. No, it was something else. It was something to do with it was something to do with like Galagio points or something like that. It was an okay for yes, Galagio loyalty rewards. That's what it was. No, I'm not in combat. There we go. Nice. We all flew through. Arcane Forge fuel. Makes me wonder what those serve a purpose for. Alright, a couple more Sentinel robots to take out. There's the Forge. Well, Telfaraz, we're gonna stop it whether you like it or not. Even though we face him later, apparently. Oh, man. All right. I've been marked for Astral Harvest. The manifestations. If memory serves, there's like a they explode and cause damage if we don't take them out soon, or something like that. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. When we get hit with one of these things, we have to get them away from the place of origin as fast as possible. I got a feeling we're gonna get stuck with this one. Alright, now we can take these guys out. The shields are down. more or less got the gist of that one. I think I figured this one out. Just almost at 25% health. Most of the players went to the other collector. Well, we got him down now. Yeah, well, you know what? You're not going to have any faith once you're dead. So we're in the tail. Well, we're in the tail end. We're under 10%. Yeah, once a Raz goes down, we're probably going to get sucked into the next thing. Oh, this is the rough final part. We got him.
What zealotry, what loyalty, sacrificing himself to power the machine. If only the rest of you had that kind of commitment. You will need it now. Dimensius' reformation is inevitable.
Nice.
Reality apart and will quickly wake Dimensius. Zalatan and I will try to stabilize the Manaforge.
The rest of you, evacuate the waste and find your way.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened? Oh,
I
like an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. There's a stupid hole in the bridge that I just fell through. Fell through a hole in the bridge like a freaking moron. Noob. What a noob move. I can't believe I did that. Jesus Christ. And a waystone, apparently. Alright, so now we are in the wastes of Koresh. We are beneath the Manaforge.
Some poor souls lost in the way.
That's right. I need bigger brain.
Oh, I hope they try to run away. It's more fun to do.
Ah, for crying out loud, man. There we go. Got it. Alright, so Adaris, or Adaris, was banished to the Wastes, and he's got a couple of demon hunter friends to help him. Fell through a hole, and you're to blame. You give priests a bad name. Ah, man. Appreciate anybody that does a random 80s rock reference like that. Alright, the Waystone I was... The Waystone, I'm assuming, is the new save spot for people that are actually running through this this raid at full, or in its entirety, I should say.
Face me
Okay.
or face the flames!
I ain't facing the flames. Pop some CDs. There you go. One of these is soaked, alright? Not too difficult. There's a whole lot of safety dance. Okay, we're at about 50. There's the metamorphosis. basically, as a DPS, I'm just going to whichever one is open and not standing on stuff, because I'm a melee DPS in my main tune this season, and it helps to have the ranged DPS go after whoever is standing in crap that the melee can't get to. Oh, hold on a second. Close. We're under 10%. Well, for that one anyway. They don't share health. All right. I was under the impression these three were sharing health. I am incorrect. Ah, I-beam. There's the I-beam right there. That takes out one of them. Stretch. In the home stretch. Here we go. Bada bang. Oh, headhunting. New quest. Headhunting Lumathar. Our intelligence describes a colossal beast inside the Manaforge. All right. Huh, okay, so this is point to bestow class set apparently. Oh, okay, so once we take care of Lumathar on another thing, we'll get our we'll get a bonus item. Alright. That randomly just popped up on us. Got another strand. Alright, down here. T-Mog. Shield, but it's off spec. And there's and a wrist T-Mog piece, which I did not get. I rolled a measly 20. Poo. All right. Ah, well, not a big deal. I got a drop on the first one at least. Huh. All right. Random creatures of the sands outside our next beast, which is kind of similar to one of our giant raid bosses. Every expansion, there's a giant raid boss in at least one of them that has this this kind of thing. You know, it was Muethala, I think the name was, in the other side quest or dungeon. I want to say that was in Shadowlands, and then Dragonflight. There's the kind of the earth rock giant that appears. It's like the third or fourth boss in the first raid of Dragonflight. The crystalline columns. Oh, get some lock candy while we're here. Nice. This is a arcane lightning rock beast of some kind. So basically, he's the beast we have to fight in order to get back into the Manaforge. Alright, I'm pretty much flying blind going into this one, so we'll watch. Okay. Shockweave Slam. And he's aiming in that little beam line of sight right there, so we'll stay out of the way of that. I'm keeping an eye on what he casts, so we can kind of crystalline shockwave that just knocks a few players back. I have been afflicted with Shatter Shell, whatever the hell that means. Alright. I have no idea what just happened. But I went to where I thought I was supposed to run to, so didn't die, so far so good. Nothing too tough just yet. Shattering Backhand, which is just a really hard. It's a really hard swipe given to the tank, I believe. From what I understand, this fight is primarily put on the tank's shoulders, and just DPS got to burn him down. Boom, got him. Alright, there it is, Monsters of the Sands. You are done. Bada bing. Got one, there's another strand. And we got T-Mog, Greed, and legs and a trinket, potentially. The trinket, I don't know if I necessarily want that. It's a higher level trinket, so if I get it, great. If not, then no big deal. And how about the legs? Hey, I may win these legs. Nice. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, just one other person we're waiting on for that roll. Okay. Well, I guess that does it for this particular wing, guys. There's nothing more to it than that. Nothing overly complicated with any of those any of those bosses. You know, a little continuation from storyline with that center boss with the demon hunters, which is always nice. I always like to have tie-ins from previous quest lines that lead up to, you know, the finale being there a boss in a dungeon or a raid or something like that. I always appreciate that when they do that. Makes the story more interesting. There's another layer of interest behind it then. And, you know, a good story behind the first boss of this raid when we fought Araz. You know, he's fighting to get Dimensius re-erected, but he sacrifices himself to power the machine, and we get kind of vominosed from the area, and then we come back after taking all of these other guys out. So when we come back next week, we'll be facing King Stalladar and possibly Dimensius. I'm guessing it'll be both bosses. I'm assuming. I highly doubt if they're going to do two different wings where they do one boss for each. Most likely, it's going to be both. So that does it. Nothing else I can think of to mention. If there's anything I missed or you guys want to talk about, as always, feel free to drop a comment in the comments section. You know, if there's anything worthwhile, then I'll talk about it with you. And like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Still only a handful of people subscribe to the channel, trying to get more people talking about the story, talking about the script. You know, let's get a little bit of a dialogue opening here, guys. Feel free to hit that like. You're helping me out a whole bunch as I'm trying to get the channel growing a little bit. So that'll do it for this video, guys. On the next one, I think we'll have our ecologist quest line updated, and we'll have the next quest chain for that particular round available. So if that's available, then we'll do that video next. So that'll do it, and thank you very much. See you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.